Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start exercise 4.4. Here we are given word problems. So first we will be making equations from these problems and then we will solve these equations. Now the first question is set up equations and solve them to find unknown numbers in following cases. First part is add 4 to 8 times a number, you get 60. Now here the unknown quantity is this number. So let us suppose this number. Let the required number be x. You can take any variable of your choice, y, a, b, as per your convenience. Now let us make the equation. Add 4. Add 4 means you are to plus 4. Add 4 to 8 times a number. Number is x. So 8 times the number would be 8x. You get means is equal to, and how much you get? 60. So our equation comes out to be 8x plus 4 is equal to 60. Now let us solve it. It is plus 4 here. When it will go that side, it will be subtracted. So 8x is equal to 56. 8 is in multiplication. When it will go that side, it will go in division. 8 ones are 8 sevens are. So our required number is 7. Let us see B part. 1/5 of a number minus 4 gives 3. Let the number be y. You can take any variable as I have already told you. Now 1/5 means 1 upon 5. Of means multiply. Number we have taken to be y. Minus means subtraction. 4. Gives means is equal to 3. So our equation comes out to be 1 upon 5y minus 4 is equal to 3. Now for finding the value of y, first we have to shift this 4. This is of subtraction. When it will go that side, it will be added. 3 is already there. So it comes out to be 1 upon 5 y is equal to 7. Now 5 is in division. When it will go that side, y or 1y means the same thing. So it will be 7 into 5. So y comes out to be 35. So our required number is 35. Now see C part. If I take 3/4 of a number, let the number be x. So if I take 3/4 means 3 upon 4. Of means multiply. Number means x. And add 3 to it means plus 3. I get 21. Now this 3 upon 4 x. 3 is of positive sign. When it will go there, it will be subtracted. So 3 upon 4x is equal to 18. 4 is in division. When it will go that side, it will be in multiplication. And 3 is in multiplication. When it will go that side, it will be in division. Either you can write down 72 here or you can do like this also. 3 ones are 3 6 are. So x comes out to be 24. That means our required number is 24. Now for rest of the parts of question number 1, I'll be only making the equations and you will solve the equations yourself. Now D part is when I subtracted 11 from twice a number, the result was 15. Let the number be x. Now if I subtracted 11 from, whenever we are talking of subtraction, always whatever is after from comes at the first place. So twice a number, that means 2x. Subtracted 11, that means 2x minus 11. The result means is equal to what? 15. So our equation comes out to be 2x minus 11 equal to 15. Now you are to solve the equation yourself. E part, Munna subtracts thrice the number of notebooks he has from 50. Again there is subtraction and after from we have 50. So let the number of notebooks be x. Now after from we have 50. So our equation is 50 minus what is to be subtracted? Thrice the number of notebooks. Number of notebooks is x. So thrice means 3x. He finds the result to be 8. So that means equation is 50 minus 3x is equal to 8. Now you are to solve it. F part is Ibn Hal thinks of a number. Let the number be y. If she adds 19 to it, that means y plus 19, and divides the sum, means whole is divided by 5, she will get 8. Now 5 is there in division. When it will go that side, it will be there in multiplication. So y plus 19 is equal to 8 multiply 5. Y plus 19 is equal to 40. 19, when it will go that side, will be subtracted. So it will be 40 minus 19. So y is equal to 21. So here our required number is 21. G part is Anwar thinks of a number. If he takes away means subtract. If he takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number, the result is 23. Let the number be x. If he takes away means he subtracts what? He subtracts 7 from 5 by 2 of the number. That means 5 by 2 multiply x minus 7. The result is 23. So that means 5 upon 2x minus 7 is equal to 23. Now you are going to solve this equation yourself. Question number 2, solve the following. Again in these parts, I will be making the equations only and you will solve the equations yourself. First part is, the teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7 and the highest score is 87. That means 87 is equal to twice the lowest marks plus 7. So let the lowest marks be x. Now twice the lowest marks means 2x plus 7 and this is equal to the highest score and the highest score here is 87. So our equation is 2x plus 7 is equal to 87 and rest is for you to solve. B part is, in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. Isosceles triangle means a triangle having two sides equal. So two angles are also equal. Let these be the base angles. Let these be the base angles. And the vertex angle is equal to 40 degree. What are the base angles of the triangle? Let each of base angle be x. Why I have written each of base angle? Because these two base angles are equal. So these two base angles are equal to x. Now we have angle sum property in the triangle. According to angle sum property, this we have discussed in first exercise also. According to angle sum property of the triangle, sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So here these three angles are x, x and 40. So x plus 40 is equal to 180. X plus x means 2x plus 40 is equal to 180. Now you are to further solve this equation to find out the value of x. C part is, Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Together their runs fell too short of a double century. How many runs did each one score? Now Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. So let Rahul scored x runs. Then what about Sachin? Sachin scored 2x runs. Together means addition. Addition means x plus 2x. Their runs fell too short of a double century. Now century is 100, double century is 200 and too short means 200 minus 2. So our equation comes out to be, now x plus 2x is 3x, because if we don't have a number here it means 1. So 1 plus 2, 3 and x will be written along with it. So 3x is equal to 198 and x is equal to 198 upon 3. 3 ones are. So how many runs did each score? So Rahul scored 66 runs and Sachin scored 66 into 2, that means 132 runs. Question number 3, solve the following. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more than 5 times marbles Parmeet has. Let Parmeet has X marbles. Now 7 marbles more means plus 7, more means plus 5 times the marbles Parmeet has, and Parmeet has X marbles, so 5 times that would be 5x. Now this is marbles of Irfan, and Irfan has 37 marbles, that means 5x plus 7 is equal to 37. Now you will solve this equation yourself. B, second part is Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older. Older means bada. Bada means plus. Then 3 times Lakshmi's age. Then what is Lakshmi's age? Let Lakshmi's age be by years. Now 4 years older means plus 4. Then 3 times Lakshmi's age. Lakshmi's age is y. So 3 times Lakshmi's age would be 3y. So 3y plus 4 is Lakshmi's father age, and father's age is 49. So our equation is 3y plus 4 is equal to 49. Now this is a simple equation. You can solve it yourself. Third part is people of Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. Some of the trees were fruit trees, and the number of non-fruit trees were 2 more. More means plus. Then 3 times the number of fruit trees. Now 2 types of trees are there. One are fruit trees and the other type is non-fruit trees. And what we have to find out, what was the number of fruit trees planted if number of non-fruit trees planted was 77. Let number of fruit trees be x. Now what about non-fruit trees? 2 more means 2 plus. 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. Fruit trees are x and 3 times means 3x. So these are number of non-fruit trees, and we are given that non-fruit trees are 77. So our equation comes out to be 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. Now it's a simple equation and you can solve it yourself. Now question number 4 is an interesting riddle. Solve this riddle. I am a number. Tell my identity. Take me 7 times over and add a 50. To reach a triple century, you still need 40. Let the number be x. Take me 7 times over means 7x and add a 50. Now what that will be equal to? To reach a triple century, century means 100, triple century means 300. You still need 40. That means 40 short of a triple century. So equation is 7x plus 50 is equal to 260. 50, when it will go that side, it will be subtracted. So 7x is equal to 210 and x is equal to 210 upon 7. That means the required number is 30. And that's all we have. With this we complete unit 4.